I'm a third year student studying fashion marketing and communication at the University of Chester, where I will be graduating from in 2020. Being on this course has really enabled me to develop my knowledge and advance my skills ready for industry. In order to stay ahead of the curve, I am working hard to develop my own sense of style and build up my confidence in my own abilities. Fashion marketing and communication is so versatile in terms of what modules it covers and what skills it teaches, and it really prepares you for life after university. My initial interest in fashion became apparent at quite a young age. My mum was always highly interested in fashion, and it was something which we were able to bond over from the moment that I was able to actually understand it. When I was just 4 years old, my mum even started to have bespoke pieces made for me by her friend who was a fashion designer, because she wanted me to dress differently and have my own sense of style, even from that age. Having this sense of dressing differently installed in me at such a young age, it really gave me a love for clothes and styling different garments together. Being 23, when I actually decided to come to university, I definitely took a different route to the more typical or conventional way of getting here. After I finished school, I really didn't know what I wanted to do. So on a bit of a whim, I went to college and decided to just study beauty therapy. After doing this for a while, I realised that it really wasn't for me, and I ended up getting a part-time job working for Topshop. I would just do a couple of hours every weekend at Topshop. However, over time I really started to enjoy it and I loved being within the realms of fashion again. So after my first year of college, I actually decided to leave beauty therapy behind, and I got offered a full-time position for the store that I was working within. After just 2 years, I was promoted to team leader and stockroom manager, and then shortly after this, I was offered the role of being a visual merchandiser for the store as well. I loved my role at Topshop so much, but I knew that I really wanted to progress and push myself into a career deeper in the fashion industry, and this is what ultimately led me on to applying to come to university. My favourite thing about being on the course has definitely been having the opportunity to put my hand to a number of different projects, as I feel like this has really helped me develop and figure out which route I want to take when I go into work within the industry. Being 26 and classified as a mature student, I've always put a lot of pressure on myself to actually believe that by now I should know exactly what I want to do. But it wasn't until coming to university and learning all of these new skills that I realised the exact direction which I want to take. In addition to this, the experiences that I've had whilst taking on my final major project have actually been some of my favourites during university. This module gave me the chance to interview industry professionals, capture social media content, brand and market a course, and just overall manage a project which involved everything which I was passionate about. It has been a surreal time for me and the best way to end my 3 years at the University of Chester. For me, one of the most challenging things to overcome throughout university has been the aspect of comparison. Being on a creative course where you're constantly surrounded by insanely talented individuals, it can be really easy to fall into that negative mindset of comparing your work to others. I do believe that this is something which is only natural to do when you're in a setting like university. However, the sooner you can overcome this challenge and realise that it is more detrimental to you and your work to continue comparing yourself to others, the better. It has taken me until third year to actually stop comparing myself to others and realise why it's important for me to stop worrying about what others are doing and just focus on myself and what I'm doing. For myself, I'd say that Brand Me has definitely been my most beneficial module. However, in terms of my career goals, I would say that brand development from first year and my final major project in third year have been the most impactful. During Brand Me was when I really started to get to know the different facets of my personality and understand exactly how I want to brand myself within the industry. By being vulnerable through my self-research and figuring out all of my different characteristics, I was able to get a thorough understanding of exactly who I am and how I work within the industry. For my career path, I feel I have benefited most from brand development and final major project. Both of these modules have been heavily focused around branding and marketing, which is the field within the industry which I'm eager to pursue in the future. During these modules, I've been able to gain a deeper understanding of what branding and marketing entails, and it has also given me the opportunity to really widen my skill set ready for after university. For me, after graduating university is a time for me to gain as much experience as I can and take on as many opportunities as possible to really network and help me find my space within the industry. I do have an internship lined up for a marketing agency which is local to where I live, which I'm super excited about as they are a company which I've followed for many years now and always wanted to have the opportunity to work for. I feel extremely fortunate to be in the position where I've got the opportunity to go there and see what it's like working in the office and understand more of what it's like in the day-to-day role of being a marketer. Eventually I would love to work freelance and have my own branding and marketing agency, but until that point I just want to carry on progressing, get as much experience as I can and ensure that I'm the best that I possibly can be.